Hi everybody, welcome back to the Phantom World. You're here with Empress, Porah, and Goddess Skarra, and episode 7 of the Phantom World starts now.
Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it?
I ain't gonna hold you. Our fucking
Welcome
little
back,
introduction is nice, but I really want to get it set up where we can get together and record a little video and then have it lead that into the intro, and then we just leave that permanently, like a little, for season two. Right now we're gonna keep it how we got it, but season 2 we're gonna be a little more version.
We'll
Now
make improvements later.
Yeah. And I love that we've been doing that. We've been slowly building on. You can see that the progress in which we are slowly getting this shit together. It's fucking awesome. I'm happy, that you're here as my co-star. I've been fucking sitting back watching, just quick chime in, but I've been sitting back watching the videos, and I'm like, damn, if we ever decide to leave VRChat, if VRChat ever was to get shut down, we'll always have these fucking moments. Like, we can always go back and watch and show our kids and our kids one day, damn, we really used to be like this. This is what we was like when we was in our 20s. What was my mom like in her 20s? Beep. This was your mom in her 20s talking shit.
Running my mouth.
What? And not playing games. That being said, today's episode is, of course, episode 7. Getting closer to episode 10. It's fucking crazy. Not even gonna lie. Today's episode is the unspoken rules of VRChat. Some shit that these people need to fucking know at this point. Right? Things that you should or should not be doing, whether you're new to VRChat. It could be your day 1 or 5, 6, 7, 8 years in VRChat. These are the unspoken rules, things you need to know. I feel like these people need to know their unspoken rules, because maybe then encounters with people will be a lot easier. What do you think?
Less awkward. Or even they just start off bad. They just pull up and say some weird nonsense, and you're just like, huh? What are you talking about? Breaking our neck trying to figure out what's going on.
Girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I guess just to talk about the equity, the red flags, unspoken rules, or social cues that everybody has to learn the hard way. So I guess we could start off with that. Going on our experience and our thoughts. And for me, one thing I had to learn the hard way is you cannot just hop in every friend group and assume that friend group is going to accept you. Whether they cool with you or not, that friend group is never going to fully accept you and their things. And you cannot expect that day one, or you cannot expect that from every friend group, because everyone isn't so accepting. Sometimes they get people in their friend groups and they literally talk about that person, the whole group. I can't say I haven't had somebody in my group that I talked about. I definitely have. I'm human. It's not right, but I have done it, I'm not friends with this person anymore, but that's not why, but I have talked about him, But I feel like that's an unspoken rule. You can't come, for example, say we chilling talking, and then you pull up in the conversation trying to add your thoughts in. And don't even know what we're talking about.
There's other ways that you can join in on a conversation when you're kind of late to it. You could simply ask, what are you guys talking about? Do you mind if I chime in? Could you explain? I'm late. What's going on? And then it's up to the other person to be like, yeah, well, I already explained it. I'm not in the mood to explain it again. But just know some stuff happened.
Hell yeah.
It's that easy.
And you have to respect that too. Some people be like, oh, well, damn, you should have told me. It's no, respect the fact that I don't want everyone in this conversation. Yes, I'm having this conversation in a public place, but that's just because I was here, my friend brought it up. We didn't have time to leave to that place yet. So we just started chatting. It doesn't necessarily mean you chime in. And that's another thing, like chiming in on people's conversations. You could very much, oh girl, me and Skarra will tell you. Me and Skarra will tell you to the T, I am the biggest advocate for this. You can sit and listen to my drama, but shut the fuck up. Don't put your damn thoughts in that motherfucker. Because you don't even know. You don't even know. It cannot even be what you think it is, and you're chiming in, making a situation worse. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know that. Or you're trying to put...
Especially if we're mad about the situation already.
Yes.
Because then you're just pissing me off some more.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't listen to the tea, collect the tea, but don't try to chime in with your water, trying to add extra water to our tea conversation. We don't need no extra water. We don't need no extra sugar. We don't need your salt, because you thought it was sugar. And it's salt in the tea now. And now both of the tea drinkers are attacking you for opening your mouth in a situation that you should have never said nothing. You could have sat right there quiet and listened to the tea and not worried about it.
Now the tea is sour and tasteless.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like a red flag for me, like, is if I'm chilling with my girls and I peep that, like, a female or male is constantly, like, involving themselves in every drama conversation, and they're chiming in. Like, you're chiming in on every drama situation. I don't like that. That is a red flag to me.
Yeah, and then when you're like joking around and playing fun, they don't want nothing to do with what's going on at all until it becomes like, oh, serious topics and stuff like that. I've seen that happen before. And I'm just like, ugh, why you like this? And then at the end of the day, they're the same ones that say, I hate drama. I hate getting involved in it.
Be the main
blah,
one.
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
be the main one. That's why I say I don't like drama, but I like other people's drama. I do not like drama when it involves me. I don't want to be in the drama, but I like knowing about other people's drama. I like knowing about the mess, you know, not to chime in, but just to know, just a little entertainment throughout my day. Just a little entertainment throughout the kids' day.
Tea fingers.
You know what?
Clocking it.
Right. Clock it. And an unspoken social cue that is a rule I feel like everyone learns the hard way is how to approach someone when it comes to, like, complimenting their avatar. Because a lot of y'all, and I'm talking to y'all chat, y'all were not here during the era when me and Kitty first started VRChat, right? Back then, you get in VRChat and you say, hey, I like your avatar, and they will block you. Because the rippers were so bad that just complimenting someone's avatar was like, you're coming after it. You know what I'm saying? And it was absolutely stupid. Like, I'm not as stupid as it sounds, as stupid as it was. But, like, when you come up and you're compliment people's avatars and things like that, you have to keep in mind that don't interrupt their conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking to my sister, you interrupt, like, I'm talking to her, you come interrupt the conversation to tell me some bullshit, I'm gonna respond to you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut up to me. Because you clearly see me having a conversation, right? You clearly see me talking, but you're interrupted. Right. And you don't even know. Like, this could be the one time I get to see her in this place right now, because I didn't expect to see her, and I'm trying to cram her with so much information before she goes skedaddle. And not just saying me, but that's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that it's a game, that y'all feel like y'all don't have to respect people, and that's where a lot of mess happen. Because here in this game, the unspoken rule is everybody's drinking and no one gives a fuck. And it shouldn't be like that. If we all want to come here and have a good time and not complain about it, if we want to make this place a place where everyone is involved and feels welcome and having a good time, then you have to start treating it like a place that's what you want there. Instead of, oh, I don't give a fuck, it's just VR, I don't care, it's just a game. Like, at the end of the day, y'all are still real people, whether it's behind a Quest headset, an Index, PC, fucking Xbox coming out with they bullshit. Whether you're a fucking Android on the phone, you're still a real person behind that at the end of the day. The person that's talking, anyone else, that is still a real person at the end of the day. And we should value that instead of just saying, we don't give a fuck. Like, don't give a fuck. It's funny, but it gets to a point where it becomes someone's breaking point and you don't even realize.
Yeah. And it might be a little bit off topic, but like, yes, it's a game, right? It might be just a game for some people, but they put for those who do use a headset, they put a headset on. Their eyes are fully immersed into this game. Like, they can't see nothing. Mm-hmm. All they see is what's going on in the game. They don't know what's going on around in their surroundings half the time because they can't see it. They just see what's in front of them. So yes, if somebody wants their personal space, they're gonna need that because their eyes are here and that's all they're seeing. So I understand when people are like, oh, I need my personal space, you're too close, whatever. It makes sense. Because it's your eyes. Your eyes are in the game, and that's it. So I understand if it's too close and it's too much for your eyes to handle, you know, you'll get a little cross-eyed. I do sometimes when people get too close. I'm like, okay, you need to back up. Because now I can't focus. And you're ruining my eyeball situation right now.
Yeah.
And I get that. All the other stuff, I don't really get, like the phantom touch and whatnot. I won't really get into that. That I don't understand. I never had that issue personally. But with my face, yes, because I have the headset on my face. And that's what I'm using to see what's going on in the game. So yes, I'm going to need my personal space regarding my face.
Yeah, and you know what? That is a topic. That was very much on topic. I'm glad you brought it up because you're so right. So... And I'm one of those people where I laugh at all the phantom sense stuff here, but I am very much a full body user. You know, I've been in VR for quite a bit of time. So for me, when it comes to personal space, that is a thing. When I'm a deskie, I don't care because I'm looking at the viewpoint from a screen. I don't see it. But when you get, even as a deskie, you get too close, all I see is your head. I don't see anything else. But when we're here with these headsets
or even the inside of their body.
Yeah,
like,
when you're
I
here with
see,
these headsets on, like, it seems like you're really here. Like, you're really, like, I don't see nothing else outside of this. I just see you. I just see the world. I just see, you know, the lights, the camera. I don't see nothing else. So it feels more real like, you know, we're seeing it from a first person point of view. And they have to keep that in mind, that a lot of people, some people isn't able to separate reality from that first person point of view. It just both seem real. And that's why a lot of people really do get so upset about, you know, people being too close. Now, when it comes to the topic of phantom sense, I am very one to laugh at the phantom sense, but I have phantom sense in some way, but not the way these people on YouTube and TikTok make it seem. And I'm gonna say that loud and clear, and I'm glad you say you're one that you don't understand, because for me, no, I'm honest. The phantom world, I don't fucking lie here. I say I have phantom sense. I don't have phantom tight taste. You know, I don't have fucking
taste.
Phantom taste, fucking phantom smell. You know what I'm saying? I don't have phantom pain where you stab me with something that hurt. Like, what the fuck you don't know? That shit don't hurt me. I mean, I can act like, you slapped me. Maybe that, but I don't really feel that you slapped me.
Fake is it's not.
Yeah, like the joke, you know, for the fun of it. But for me, when I'm chilling with someone and we cut it up and they like rub my arm, I don't always feel it, but it's like a warm, tingling sensation because when I'm looking at it, in my mind, I know what it's like to have my arm rubbed by someone. So then my mind ties that with my character and I feel like a little warm tingle. But it's not like, ooh, I completely feel this person touching my body. Like the way they make it seem online be so fucking, like y'all make us seem so like, you give me head pats, I don't feel the head pat. I just feel like a little tingle because in my mind, I know what it feels like to have my head pat. So then I tie that to the VR, but it does, like, I just remember that feeling and I enjoy that moment of the feeling of someone rubbing my head. Not that I really feel it, but when I be hearing these people that's like, oh yes, I really feel when you grab this. I'm like, no, you don't, gang. No, you don't. Stop it. Normally, the phantom sense is normally a warm or tingly sensation. It's not a full feeling or a full touch because at the end of the day, it's nothing physically touching you. It's just your body reacting to the memory of that touch. Like if someone was to constantly rub your leg constantly in real life and you don't get that for months, and then someone in VR rubs your leg, you know what the feeling of your leg being rubbed is, so it stimulates like a warm tingly sensation, but it doesn't mean that you're really getting fucking touched. That's why I laugh at them. Like the one, that first person that got clipped with the tomatoes, that's why you got God. That's why you got God.
Because you're weird. What are you talking about? No, but
you're making me allergic by hitting me with fake tomatoes. Like what?
Because what? What do you? That's
a picture of tomatoes that gave you allergic reaction. You know what? Picture.
Okay, so what I imagine it to be like, like when you were a kid, and like you're arguing with your sibling, or like you're at school and you're arguing with your friend. They're like floating over you and they're like, I'm not touching you, but you can kind of feel them touching you, even though they're not touching you. Mm-hmm. That's what I imagine it to be after you just explained that. So I was like, is that what, maybe it's like that?
Kind of like when they're like, then it's like that weird sensation, like I'm not touching you, but I'm touching. Yes, that's how.
Like, it's like, it feels like you are though.
But it's like, I'm not touching, but it's just like, the presence, the thought, the presence of it being there, is like, so
like this dog looking at me right now and breathing on my arm. Get out my room.
No, my dog is laying in the bed asleep because I was cleaning up earlier, and I start cleaning up. She go lay down and have her bed fully open so she can see everything now, because I normally keep a cover over part of it, so whenever I am up in VR and doing stuff, the light's not bothering her. She has her space to go in, lay down, covered away where she feels, but when I clean up, I pull all that stuff up. Yeah, her little bed area. It's her bed. I try to make sure I don't go in there. I don't try to put my hand in the rough. That's her space, and I give that to her. So, whenever I'm cleaning and stuff, it's all up. She can see now. She's in. I'm just looking at her. She's just slumped. Knock the fuck out, girl. Oh, she didn't woke up. She heard me talking about it. I'm sorry. Chill. I guess next thing, like, moving on. Me? Right. Hear me say dog. She look up. She look up every time. But moving on is mirror dwelling 101. That is so something like, I don't think people understand. For people who don't mirror dwell, I'm a mirror dweller. I don't know if you consider yourself to be a mirror dweller, but I am. Okay, beautiful birds.
I got my mirror up right now.
Right now, girl.
As we speak.
But I think for people who are non-mirror dwellers, y'all have to realize I'm not just sitting in this mirror looking at myself as this character. That's not what I'm doing. I got this mirror up because I can sit here and look at everybody else without me having to look directly at you. I can see everything that's going on behind me. Nosy as fuck. Be looking
I do
around.
It for that too.
Yeah, sometimes I do it because
especially
sometimes
if I'm somewhere like where I'm trying to get tea.
Oh, girl, put that mirror quick. Clink up, girl. Floating through the wall. Got it on invisible so I can see everything. Nah, but then sometimes it's like, y'all gotta remember, for a lot of us, we like the characters. We pay for these characters. We like to sit and, hang with the characters. But it's also like, our characters get fucked up, especially for me in full body. It's like, I'm sitting here, my legs might be fucked up, my hair might go twisted, this piece of hair might be standing up out of nowhere, this bow might be twisted, because bullshit happens and I will not know, and 9 times out of 10 no one is not going to say nothing to you. So I got my mirror up so I can see that shit.
Yeah, I like to make sure I can see my body, because body be doing whatever body want to do, and I'm just like, I need you to stop. Especially since I also have the full body now. It'd be drifting off into space, and I'm just
full
like,
body
okay,
sisters, what? Full body sisters, what? Full body sisters, what? Full body.
But yeah, I don't appreciate my body getting messed up all the time. So I gotta make sure body looks okay. I also like just looking at my mouth move for some reason. Because I'm weird.
For me, I like
I
knowing that I be
really
having
matching
like
what I'm
animal
saying.
ears or the tails. Because, you know, I originally started off as a Nico girl. And then I joined the furry community. So I'm still very much Nico. I'm still very much a furry. But I like to have my little ears and watch them twitch or move with a tail flick. Because, you know, that's something I don't have in real life. I know that in real life, I would never look like this. And a lot of people got to understand, like, yes, we know these are avatars. Yes, we know these are characters. No, we don't think we'll look like this in real life. Like, me and both
Hell no.
Skarra are very confident in our appearance IRL, and I'm not saying everyone is, but majority of people in VRChat, let's be honest, a lot of these people, despite how they look or what you think they look, they are very confident in themselves. You know, they're willing to show you what they look like. So we are very well aware that we don't look like these characters, that these is not what we look like in real life. You know, like I understand in real life I don't have this hair color or this long of arms or this long of legs. I get it. You know? But hey,
It's too short.
hey, you didn't have to throw that out there. You didn't have to throw that out there.
It's okay. Because I'm extra tall and I don't like it. But you know, it is what it is.
Right. Which moves on, it talks into like Apple, since we brought it up, you know, the avatar code and what you say, like what your avatar, what you wear says a lot about you. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I turn on the avatar and it look a certain way, turning that off, blocking that person, don't want to talk to them. I'm not playing. I judge you based on your avies. I sure do. Definitely do. I will judge you based on your avatar. Because that's how you are choosing to display yourself to the public eye, to everyone here. You know what I'm saying? So if that's how you choosing to look, I don't want to look. Think gone.
When you think about it, it's just like in real life. If you see somebody and they dress a certain way and it look like dirty and dingy and whatever, then yeah, you're gonna be like, well, I don't want this person around me. Like, this weird.
So
You
people that
can't
like to
take
run
care of
around the
yourself.
troll avies 24/7, and you trying to figure out nobody, why everybody blocking you, no one's, because you run around as a troll avie. You run around as a 2D image of NBA young boy. Come on now. You ain't even 3D. You're a slip of paper folded front and back of NBA young boy in the same
Pieces of
pose, and you're trying to
paper,
talk
bro.
to me,
The PNGs.
girl.
Oh my god.
Or they run up to me in the worm, and don't get me wrong, love the worm Abby. Shout out to Worm Society, Worm Association, to the Worm Gang, any Worm Abby creator. Where shout out to y'all. I fucking love it. Been supporting since day one. Been that she could about been hard on the worm shit.
We wear
But
them all the time.
what been collecting? I have some of the original OG worms. But that doesn't mean that I'm sitting here 24/7 running into you as a worm. Which y'all need to worry. Don't the October coming up. We gonna pull out our worms. October. I'll record in October.
You know, it's like we gotta wear our worms for
Yeah,
one of
no.
these.
When we record in October, October, talk about off. Moving on. You gotta read the room. You gotta read the room sometimes. Sometimes these people be coming into spaces when it's a serious conversation and they on joke shit, or it could be a joking area and they come on some serious shit. And that's something me personally as an owner, I have been learning, where it's like I cannot be crashing out every time, because that does ruin the vibe of the room. And then once that vibe is ruined, a lot of people start leaving. So I recommend when you coming into these worlds, especially when you new to VR, whether you new or old, when you come into these worlds, you just make sure that you come in, you look around, you catch the vibe first before you start going up trolling. You go up to a group of girls who's sitting there chilling, you a guy trying to talk to us. Don't come up on no super sexual shit 24/7. If we sitting here chilling, you know what I'm saying? Come up, talk to us nice. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Your Abby looks beautiful. Or look at the picture. You look really beautiful in your picture. Your voice sound beautiful. Talk nice to these people. If you try to rizz them up, if you a guy just wanting to be here for a regular conversation, you just sit chill with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be all crazy and super XXX 24/7. Like,
Yeah, I definitely get that. And trigger warning, I guess you could say, when like we're having fun and whatnot, and somebody come over, I'm sad, I'm KMS and blah blah blah. Like, what? Why are you coming over here ruining the vibe for? Talking about that in a big space, not even like pulling one person aside to talk to them. You just say it in front of everybody, and now you done ruined how everybody else feeling about it. Because you don't know what anybody else is going through, and they get on this game to not worry about that stuff. And that's what you come over here and talk about. So it's just like, why would you do that?
yeah. But that's just like, you know, having respect for mute players and how to communicate, and not what to do to a person who says, you know, like, just pretty much, sorry, my mind scrambled. Take a hit, take a shot, technical difficulties for my brain. But it's more like when you see these mute players and everyone's like, why don't you talk? Why you should talk? Da 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 da. Now, and I'm gonna say it loud and clear, as a community owner, when it comes to these mute players coming to our groups, you have to realize you have to talk nowadays, because there are a lot of children within this game. There's a lot of children who are trying to get into adult communities. There are a lot of adults who try to bring children into these communities, right? So we have to make you talk. But if you're out in a regular public place, and y'all are just chilling in a regular group, safe for workplace, you know, a regular public, it shouldn't be a problem for somebody to be mute. Let that person be mute. Maybe they're having a long day. Maybe they throat hurt. Maybe they've been got 3,000 in and now they sore throat. You don't know. You don't know. They could be having a bad day. They could be mute because anything, you know? So let's be a little more aware for the mutes. You could talk to them. They respond back. Give them a little time to type it out or try to hand motion to you. I personally have friends. She goes mute. My VR daughter goes mute. A couple of friends that goes mute. And despite them being mute doesn't mean not include them in something. Because Skarra could very much tell you whether she's mute or not. Come here, kitty, let's go do this. Come here, let's go do that. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. I don't care if you're mute or not, and I'm still yapping my mouth away, and she nodding along. Probably, I don't even know if she be listening. I just be yapping. Especially when I get high, she just sit there and let me yap.
And I listen to every word.
She does, and I love her, because she'll tell you, I sure can start yapping. Sure can.
They call me the verified listener.
Hey. Because one thing I can do is talk. That's why this works so good. Because I can keep it going. She chime in when I get quiet and then hype it back up. Look, motor mouth. You know, let's have her talk about it a moment. A little, because I've actually had a bitch in this. But a little IRL thing, because this is a friend to word on the topic. The things people say to people, they need to be aware of how much impact it has on somebody. Because I remember when I first started high school, my 9th grade year, I had a bus driver. And when I don't know people, I'm quiet. I sit, I observe, I watch. But when I know you, I'm comfortable around you, I'll talk. I'll talk to you, hype you up, play with you, include you. Because why not? I enjoy your presence. I enjoy your time. So I had some my best friends who rode the bus. 2 of my best friends rode the bus. We stayed very far apart. Only see them on the bus mostly. Only one of them was in the same grade with me. The other one was older than me, right? So we see each other bus. We always hype it, talking, playing, going at it. It's amazing. Loving it. But one day, my bus driver tells me, I'm not going to remember, but she was like, Porah, I'm going to nickname you Motor Mouth. And I was like, what? And like that bothered me to the point where I honestly stopped talking. Like literally for when I started working at a company called Purdue. I used to work at Purdue, unfortunately. And fuck Purdue.
The chicken?
I said what I said. Yes, Purdue, the chicken plant. Fuck that place.
The chicken.
I do not eat Purdue chicken either. I worked there for about 3 or 4 months, and they thought that I was mute, that I was a shy girl because I didn't say a single word. I've been in situations where I sit and never talk to no one there, only because sometimes, like, even kids, like Skarra, I'm talking, I'm like, oh, let me hush, I'm yapping too much, or let me stop talking, da da da, because it just dawns on me, like, I start talking and it's just like, damn, I'm talking too much. But then when I got here in VR and I started, streaming, I'm supposed to talk. So now I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking too much. But then when it was time for us to pick for the podcast, I'm like, I need someone who doesn't get bothered by the fact that I can talk. And I'll talk and talk and talk and talk. Because it's literally a talk, it's a podcast. You're supposed to talk. Right? And I'm like, but everyone doesn't really talk. And the ones that do talk, they start talking and they start over talking. And I get to the point that I don't want to talk. Then I met you, bringing you into the timeline where you always listen. And when you talk, I stop talking. You say what you got to say. Then you be done. I'm like, okay, well, fill in the silence. And it gets too silent. So you're like, oh shit, it's too silent. Let me fill it in. So it's like, I'm like, this is the perfect person. I come in, my usual talking. See how they went on a long rant for no damn reason. Sorry. But hey, it works out. Every time.
Good. It always works out every single time.
It does, and that's why I'm honestly
Made for each other.
Appreciate you. Right? I do. It
That's
makes
why
me
we
more
siblings.
appreciative for you. Hell yeah. And then also, just getting closer to wrapping things up, but it's okay for you guys to talk about your serious stuff, and to talk about serious moments you're going through with people, but you need to remember not to do that in random worlds or in mid-party. I need to, if you have to talk about something personal, which God, Skarra can vouch, I say, hey, can I talk to you later about this? It's kind of important or it's kind of personal. Let it be known, but don't just come trauma dumping it on people when they're in high energy. But we both would tell you, if she come to me and it has happened, we could both vouch. I'm at a party, I'm lit. Oosh, 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 right? Killing it. She's like, Porah, I need to talk to you about something later. It's important. I'm like, oosh, oosh, bet. Oosh, 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 oosh. And then later we go handle the issue, and I give her my undivided attention, and we talk, and it works. It's compromising, But we're not.
That's just common sense. But like, for any situation, but like if you're in real life and you go to a club, you in a club, you're not gonna talk about like important stuff in the club where everybody can hear you, and then you ruin everybody's experience and stuff. Like I can talk about the anime situation. Another trigger warning. There's an anime convention. Somebody tried to unalive themselves in the bathroom at the con, ruined the whole convention. Got shut down. And I think it was like only the second day. Yeah. And everybody had to go home, no more con. Shut down completely. All because their friend wouldn't give them the attention that they wanted. And was looking for it. That's crazy to me. You couldn't wait till y'all got back to the hotel, whatever, and talked about it later? Not at the con? Or even, send a text, hey, I need you, I'm in the bathroom, can you come see me real quick? But no. They got the whole thing shut down.
I hereby vote we beat that person up. Who said that? Hey, who said that? Who said that? No, that is not.
So now the people. I don't even think nobody got a refund for the con itself. I think it was just shut down and that was it. Which also sucks because you pay money for the whole weekend to be there.
That is crazy as hell. And then what the fuck? You gotta go. I guess lastly, our last topic before we wrap it up, is the way people violate people's personal space, even though it's VR. Like, you can make people uncomfortable in this game. You can violate someone's personal space. Because I can personally say, Goddess Skarra, I don't know if she can vouch or agree. But there are men and women in this game who are too much. They're too aggressive. They're too over sexualized, and it becomes unbearable to the point where it's like, ew, like, why are you doing this? Like, this cannot be fake. It's just too much to not be real.
Yeah, I get disgusted quick when it comes to stuff like that. Me personally, if I see it in your bio, if that's the first topic you want to talk about, it's done and over with for me. Wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, and for me, I know, like, with me, I am an NSFW worker. I do a lot more of the more adult nice side of VR, which is why it's so amazing with you, not being so much into that. Like, you're right. Like, I don't like when people is just so all like that, because for me, it's like, that's not the only reason I come here for VR. That's part of the reason. Like, I originally come to VR to spend time with my friends, to hang out and have a good time. I realized the NSIW things is a side that I can, a little side hustle, make a little money on the side while doing, things that I would do for free, but I'm not making that my personality. I'm not making being an NSFW worker my whole character here, or my VR persona of what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I have to take this headset off, And that's why I don't like other NSFW workers who do make that their personality. It's like, yes, you could do this work and do that and have it make good money and be amazing at it, but making that your whole personality where you approaching people and you strictly on that, ooh, be a good girl for me. Bitch, if you don't get your old raggedy ass on my damn face,
talk to me.
What the hell wrong with you? I'm a grown ass woman talking about be a good girl for you. You giving PD starter kit.
Like,
I bully my friends like, yeah, be a good boy. They be like, what the fuck? I'm not no boy. I know, nigga. But it's the ones that's so serious. Oh, can't Annie, you gotta be a good girl for your daddy? Like, bitch, what? It's really people like that here. It's really people, and y'all are violating my space. You are. You're violating the space. Like,
if
you
my
really
neck could go inside my body, like how a turtle head and neck could go inside my body, that's what it would look like when people say stuff like that to me.
And they do, and I hate they
myself.
do. Like, that cringe shit that they really be on. It's like, even with me being, deep into the furry community, like, the cringe shit, it's not just made up, y'all. The content comes from seeing it for real. Firsthand, like, in the public space. Oh, you're gonna be a good girl.
I'm
for me,
surprised
aren't you?
we haven't,
Yes.
Well, I haven't.
Shit, I have.
Surprised
Especially since I've been in the furry
yet.
world a lot more, girl. What? Girl, wait. That's why I don't be inviting you as much, because I know you're only half into the fur life, right? And I'm more fully there. But it'll get to the point you're going to leave. You will leave. Because it's like you're hearing this shit and you're like, what? And you don't want to go over there bother, because they're not bothering nobody. It's not giving you a real reason to go and bother them, because they're over in their own space. They're minding their business. It's just them. They're not bothered. But it's the fact that you can hear them and see and witness what's going on and how comfortable they are doing it. And it's just like, but you have to respect it, because they're not bothering you. They're not bothering me. So I don't want to say anything. So sometimes I might turn it. What I do is I turn the audio all the way down. I put it on like 5, so I can still hear if they come and approach me, but I can't hear what they over there. Put my damn sound shield on where you got to be in a certain radius, girl, because
The
that cringe
earmuffs,
shit,
man.
yeah, earmuff mode, because that cringe shit, they really on it. It's real. It's as real as you and
Actually, I
me.
think before you started the furry empire, when we were like getting back, because we dropped like going to the fur worlds a lot, and then we started going back. I think there was one time we did join, and we were just sitting there. We were both muted. We were being mutes, and stuff was going on. We were cackling because we heard what was going on until they left. I guess he was trying to get a threesome or something like that. I was like, ain't no way. And the
Oh
way he was
yeah, and
saying
they
it and
dropped
talking
that
to
portal,
them.
and they dropped the portal. They all went in
Yeah.
the portal. Yes, and we looked at each other
You
unmute,
just
and I
see
was
me
like, I know the
dying.
devil is a fucking lie. Did all three of them just go in that portal? Oh shit!
You see me dying, laughing. You looking at me, shaking your head, trying not to look like you dying, laughing. And it was just, it was craziness.
Yes, that's
I think that was the
and
only
that's what I'm
time I witnessed
saying.
it. So I
That's what I'm
lied.
saying. Yes. And it's not just the furry world. It's not just doing the fur people. Because in the humanoid worlds too, y'all be on that cringe shit too. Them e-boys be really thinking they on. And some of the women too, y'all be embarrassing us, gang. Just take 10 chill pills. Don't OD it, but just calm down. Calm down. Relax.
Chill out.
For you tell my Ariana Grande shirt. Sorry.
That's
Shout
funny.
out to them. Love Bria and her sister. Yes. I'm a TikToker. I watch a lot of TikTok shit. Well, thank you guys for coming hanging out with us for episode 7. Can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. Because you know what we do, 2 weeks. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, if you're new here, like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Tell us what you thought about this episode, a previous episode, our Avies, the world, where you want to see us go. Thank you to my amazing co-star for being here. She's always amazing, picking amazing topics. She's absolutely amazing. Love her to death. Thank you guys for watching. And Kitty, do your thing.
We gonna F with y'all. Bye bye.